It's me. I'm back. Figured today I would just kind of do like a more chill stream, just chatting and such. It's very cold, I don't know if you can see there, but it is snowing here at the chateau. It's very snowy today. So I've got my nice warm cup of peppermint tea. Just enjoying this quarantine time. I'm gonna go ahead and just share the feed on Facebook. Let's see if it actually even broadcasts through, and hopefully the microphone is working today. Oh, it is working. That's great. I see it on the Facebook anyway. I'm actually going to be talking. Those of you who are watching on Facebook, I'm probably going to be talking through Twitch specifically today, just because I'm trying to build up my followers over there. But we've only been going a few days and we've already got 68 people on there, which is amazing. I'm super happy about that. Okay, let's put this on the Chateau page. We'll put it on the Girls of Kitten Play group in Facebook. And then I'm gonna log into my Isabella account and just share it over, and then we'll be ready to roll. And this playlist, this royalty-free playlist, it's like, I know like every song on it now, it's crazy. Just share this over here. Great, that's that. It's shared everywhere. It's in all the places now. Now I just have to go onto the Twitch. And that's where I'll be chatting with you guys and kind of interacting with your comments. And hopefully we'll get some new people today. I'm going to hopefully do this feed for a while. We'll see. Oh, cool. Some people followed me today. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. You see behind I have my chicken. And I have my Kiki's delivery service cat. I can't remember who that was a gift from. Someone gave me that at the chateau and I was like, that is really cute. Got my little silver bell on today so that you can hear me wherever I go. Okay. Chat with Kitten is the name of today's feed. There it is. I see it. That's good. Okay. I guess I could use the Twitch app, you know, if I was smart. Oh, there's 2 people on the channel already. That's awesome. Hello, 2 people. Welcome to the feed. Hopefully the microphone is working. There's always a delay. I wonder if there's a delay on the Facebook one or if it's just on the No, I think because I'm using the OBS streaming platform, there's kind of a delay across the board. Oh, 6 comments on here. Triss says turning into the catnip transmission while watching Street Machine 1. This is kind of like a catnip transmission. There's a lack of catnip here in the pandemic. We are sorely lacking catnip here at Chateau, so if you have some, feel free to send it over. You can just leave it by the door. Gigi, thank you. That's the name of the cat. The cat's called Gigi. Thank you. Kayla, you're awesome. I appreciate that. Bastet is the key to. I have a Bastet statue somewhere in this house. Hang on. Give me 1 second. Do you like my tail? It's so cute and fluffy. And I'm wearing a little tartan skirt today. Oh, the cuteness. Well, I thought I had my Bastet statue in there, but I guess I don't. Wonder what became of it. Callie is screaming in the background. I'm gonna go get him some treats because it keeps him quiet. Have I given something to distract him with? Get something cool in the mail though. Check this out. It's my new Plague Doctor mask, and this one is a white one, as you've seen in the pictures. The other one I have is actually Daniel's, is black, and this one's more like the traditional one, so I think that's going to be really, really cool. I'm going to definitely take a photo shoot with this. Whoa, so whack myself in the face with it. Photo shoot with that I think would be really, really fun. See what people say over there. Oh look, Red's online. I'm glad you've become rapidly like my best online friend, which is like, it just happened very quickly kind of thing. I'm sorry about the meltdown that I had yesterday, guys. I was not feeling very good. I was trying to, because in order to become a Twitch affiliate, you need like various different requirements you need to meet, which is cool. Like, I totally understand why they have it in place. And some things are like you need 50 subscribers, and we met that goal, which is awesome. Another thing is that you need to have 500 minutes total streaming. Awesome, I can totally do that. And another one is that you need 7 different themed kind of streams over a period of 7 or 30 days, I want to say. And that's when I was struggling with it, because obviously I know Twitch is a platform where people like to play games and then watch people play games, so I thought, oh well, be clever and we can use Steam, and Daniel was helping me set it up, and my laptop just cannot handle it, unfortunately. So when I was trying to simultaneously do Steam, it was just messing up the feed and causing it to stop and stuff, which was, you know, frustrating at the time, obviously. And then there's a bunch of other actual stuff going on in my life behind the scenes where I just got really stressed out, you know, with the state of someone I care about very deeply, about their health. And it just really hit me yesterday, I think, after being in quarantine for like 15 days, or 16 now, I guess. I just kind of lost my shit. I just was like crying in the corner in the house, drinking. It was really, really sad, actually, looking back on it. But I'm doing much better today. And my friend is okay, he's still in hospital, but he's stable, which is the main thing. And I just felt really guilty, because I felt like, obviously, because I'd been sick, that I'd given him the sickness, and it was my fault, and I had this huge guilt complex going around. And today I feel a lot better about it. Some friends talked to me and said, hey, you know what, it's really not your fault, in the sense that there's no way you can control these things. And we didn't know, like when I threw the demo vampire ball, we didn't know how bad of a pandemic it was going to become, or that it would spread to guests. It was very early on. I believe at that point only 3 people had been diagnosed with it in Colorado, so it seemed a very low level kind of threat. But let me tell you, it's obviously a very contagious and spreadable disease. Eduardo, welcome from Italy. Oh, hi Steve. Welcome. Day's here, but I feel strongly we as a community are going to get through this, and that it will be okay. It's just going to take time, and the isolation thing is important, and everything's shutting down, all the shops are closing, but you know, law enforcement is still working, so kudos to those guys. Nurses and doctors and healthcare workers are still working despite this pandemic, so we're really thankful to them. You know, and a lot of people are still running jobs when it's very dangerous, you know, and I'm just thankful to those people for still doing their jobs when we can't, because, as you know, I do event promoting, so I lost my job pretty rapidly because they cancelled any gatherings of 50 or more people, and as you know, I run large-scale events, like, you know, with events like thousands of people, so that wasn't going to happen anymore, and I understand why they had to do that, and it's to keep you guys safe, so I'm okay with that. Daniel Carroll, welcome. Mike, welcome. Laurel says, lots of good vibrations. Thank you. Good vibrations right back at you. Just a very nice kind of chill. It's snowing so much outside. It's crazy. It's just like a heavy blanket of snow here in Colorado, but it's really serene. I went outside earlier and it was practically blizzarding, and I just thought how lovely and serene this all looks, and it was very, very nice. Alexandra says, hello beautiful, glad to see you up and going. Yes, I'm up and going. I'm in the last stages of it. They say the quarantine's like 14 days. However, we have made a consecutive decision to remain isolated, because I've heard from different people that even if you recover from a coronavirus, that you can still carry it, and you can still, someone told me something crazy, up until 2 weeks after you're recovered, but you can still inadvertently be a host to it. So we're remaining put, we're staying put to keep everyone safe, but it's definitely hard. I think I've seen a lot of these posts by these introverts, and they're like, yeah, coronavirus, an introvert's dream, and I can just sit at home and play games and watch TV. But then there are some of us who are like very extroverted, and we like going out to the nightclubs and the restaurants and seeing our friends like every day, and for us it's kind of, I think it's been a little bit harder, you know. I just have this sense every day I don't know what to do with myself anymore, and so I do the stream so that I can have some kind of human connection with you guys, because it makes me feel like I'm not trapped and I'm not alone. And some of you guys know the Chateau's in a very isolated place. We're on 5 acres in the middle of woods, so sometimes it can feel really isolated, and Giovanni and Renee moved out, which I totally respect and I think it's awesome, but it's definitely making things a little bit more lonely around here. Certainly no kittens running around, which, you know, we used to on any given weekend at the Chateau, we'd have 40 to 60 people running through the house, like any weekend. It was crazy, and now it's just dead quiet. It's quiet. This is a teacup that my girlfriend Oja got me. It's from Williamsburg. It's actually a replica of a actual 1700s American teacup, which I think is really, really cool, and I use it a lot. I love it, so thank you, darling. They were going to come over, Chris and Oja were going to come over on Thursday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Isn't that actually crazy? I've lost track of time. Oh, Michael Foshi is on the feed. Hi, Michael. Love you so much. And I know it's super hard and everyone's losing their jobs and stuff. It's just, I know it's hurting you in particular. Alice says, the snow's been silent, peaceful, keeping good day. Chris is on. Hi, Chris. We were just talking about the teacup that Ojit gave me. I was showing it off on the feed. I'm drinking peppermint tea. Yeah. Miku, welcome. Elizabeth says, hi, Lovebug. Glad to hear that you're feeling better, both physically and mentally. Yes, yesterday was a shit show, and I'm sorry about that. All I can do is like apologize profusely for my behavior yesterday. I was not in a good place. I just lost it, you know. And sometimes you just kind of, I think it is a bit of a cry for help, right? I was just like, I'm not okay. Not okay, but I'm okay today. I've chilled out a lot. Daniel sat with me last night. He took the alcohol. I had a huge bottle of champagne. I was just like, he took it away from me. He put a colouring book in front of me. It was actually hilarious. And we watched movies, and he just sat me down, and I felt a lot better after that. But prior to that, I was just like, I was sending messages, like voice messages to Ricky, and I was crying. I was like, I have killed you, I'm sorry. Like crying on the thing. Oh my god, it was terrible. But it's better. Today's a new day, as they say. Yeah, Michael, I want to try VR, he says. Dear, you would love VR right now. I would love to try VR. I don't actually, well, actually it's not true. I have one VR headset, but the problem is it's so cheap. One, when you put it on the thing, the vision doesn't quite match the picture together correctly, and two, it actually gives me a bit of a migraine when I use it. So I kind of want to get an Oculus VR headset, because I really want to check out Sansar by Linden Labs, which is the people who made Second Life, they have a new one. I believe it's still in beta testing now. And of course I want to try VR chat, because this is the way. Do you know the way? It's funny, I even know like VR chat jokes about like being in it. That Knuckles the Echidna thing went a bit viral. Lol says, you can make some meditations. Here's the thing, I'm in a level with you. I just like am so bad at meditating. I've tried, like my ex-partner was just like, you should meditate, you know, and I would sit there and I'm kind of doing the whole, you know, I'm cross-legged and I'm kind of, and I can't do it. I have not the attention span that I need in order to properly focus or meditate, because I move so rapidly, and in 3 seconds I'm just too bored of it to actually continue the training. So I would be a very bad monk. Wouldn't be a very good monk. Emily Walker, welcome. Daniel Carr says, sending good vibes. It's Thursday. This was the day that Ojit and Chris were meant to come over, and Daniel was just like, no. We are in isolation and we're still sick. The weird thing is though, like 15 days of being sick, right? And it came in different stages. Like stage 1 actually felt like, oh, this is a common cold and I'm fine. And then stage 2 was, oh my god, I'm dying of the flu, because I had the body aches and the chills. And then stage 4 was like, oh my god, this is respiratory, and it's like bronchitis. If I didn't get to the next stage, which is where it turns into pneumonia, which is what Ricky unfortunately got. But on the tail end of it, when you're 15 days in, you think you'd be feeling better, but this morning my throat was still sore, my nose has been running, I've been sneezing a lot on the end of it, weirdly. And then the cough, like the chest infection is still there when I cough. But it's strange, because like it was almost like we picked up a secondary infection. Because of coronavirus, like it's very different. You get a dry cough and it's not really wet cough, and you don't sneeze and you've got the runny nose. And now suddenly after that's all done, we're getting all these other symptoms on top of that. And I just wonder if somehow we caught a common cold or something on top of it. I don't know what it is, but it's slightly concerning. Dan says, okay, my empress, we all have a breaking point. I reached mine, I broke, I snapped. I was just like, the world is ending, it's all over, crying dramatically. So sending you good vibes. Everyone's about the good vibes. It used to be just like, it used to be online, prayers and thoughts, and now it's like, good vibes, good vibes. Oh, how the times changed, but the motivation is still true. Elizabeth says, you don't owe anyone an apology. I definitely feel like I do. I had a bit of a public meltdown, honestly. The royalty-free background music has stopped. We must restart it. Yeah, let's try this. Come to me, music. Maybe it's broken. Oh. Yeah, that's not the background music I was looking for. Hang on. I wonder why that went right. Darren, how's your thing? Could you try? Excuse me, Frank? Why? What is with you, bud? Can you put the music on the thing? I couldn't make it go on. Crowley. He totally escaped himself. Crowley managed to get himself out of jail. He, Hi, look over there. That's where the people are. See? Yeah, do you see them? Don't drink my tea. It's hot. You'll hurt yourself if you drink it. So Crowley managed to get out of his cage, and now the other bird is screaming. He's been really good at, like, escape artistry recently. Look, there you are. And he's being very cute right now, which is... I'm going to put you on your perch in a second, there, bird. You have to make a choice. You're not eating my ears, so yeah. Go up here. You can hang out with the animals. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You can be like my background bird. There you go. Where are you going, Crowley? He's just all kind of... There he is. That's cute. You can hang out up there. You can be on my feed, I don't mind. As long as you behave yourself. Whoa, what happened to music? Don't eat my chicken. You may not eat him. Stop it. He's so mean to my plush animals. He's just like, they will all die. Can you be nice? He's just a chicken. You don't have to hurt him. Crowley! What the hell? That was really rude. That chicken deserves to be there, okay? Just... Crowley! This chicken can sit up here too. You're just awful. You're not a good bird. You're a mean bird. You're a mean bird. Don't eat my ears. Don't eat. Yeah, that's you on the camera. See? Ah! Don't do that. You'll break the people's ears. Okay, I'm moving you if you're going to be like that. You can go sit over here. Actually, why don't you go sit with Daddy first? I'm just going to put them back. Let's start here. Okay, what about this crowd? Is this a pizza? No. You're going to eat more pizza. Okay. I gave him some pizza. Who knew that birds like pizza, but evidently they do. Sorry about his screaming, guys. He's very loud. In the scheme of birds, he's like... just very loud. That's the only way to describe Gary. Okay, I'm pulling back up the feed so that I can read your questions on this chill Thursday. So I didn't know what day it was until someone in the chat told me. Isn't that terrible? That's pretty terrible. Oh, at least everyone's laughing about the Crowley. Yeah, right. Chris, probably, I'm assuming you're talking about a cat there. Because cats do like to knock things off the table. He's just terrible. He's a menace to society. But yeah, he will knock things. Like, he kept taking the chicken and knocking him off the thing because he gets very jealous of plush animals, which is weird because they're like inanimate objects. But to him, it's like it's a real threat to his manlyhood. He's like, this chicken must die. And the Kiki delivery service cat. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Right, I agree. Okay, I'm going over to check on the Twitch. It's weird though, I don't know how to like get in to like check on the chat there anymore. I used to be able to do this. I think I've just gotten incompetent in the last few days. Oh my god! I'm up to 80 followers on Twitch! Yeah! That is really, really sweet. Yeah, I have the app. I don't know, because I'm running this from OBS, not Streamlabs, OBS. I don't know how to like, on the Twitch, get into my feed to check the chat room and contribute on the chat room. You know? I was obviously on there the other day, Reg, and able to do it, and now now I've just forgotten how to do it or something, so I'm stuck on the Facebook land right now. Which is not bad, I like you Facebook guys a lot, again. Though we are running on YouTube as well, which is cool because all the YouTube people are like, you should make videos again. So lo and behold, I'm making videos again. I will totally pray for Indonesia, and in fact for the whole world. It's like we're all in this together, and it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, so I don't think any one of us is getting out of this easily, so we're in it for the ride. Or do it by browser. I used to just go into my stream and read the chat. That's probably not a bad idea. Let's try to browse away. Let's have a go. Going to Twitch TV. I kept typing in twitch.com without realizing it was Twitch TV. Luckily it redirects. Okay, I'm in the Twitch. I have no idea what to do now. My God, I don't know, it's just if I've gotten old or something, but I used to be really good at this stuff and now I'm just like, no idea what I'm doing. Open an app, it says. Well, we tried that, so. I see other people's streams. I can't wait. I actually applied to be a Twitch partner because apparently you can have multiple windows. So I thought it'd be really fun if we had like all of the Chateau girls in one chat. Oh, hang on. Crowley, what you doing? Crowley just flew on the grandfather clock. He's in a mood today. I'll tell you that. He's on his game. In a very particular kind of mood. Yeah, Lowell. The chateau is located in the lovely state of Colorado, and currently it is snowing. We're kind of down near the springs, actually. I won't give the specific location away for stalker reasons, but that is kind of where we're at. And it's very snowy and beautiful here currently. It's like a winter wonderland. In fact, I could almost show you guys the craziness. Possibly if I move this light down. Hang on. Here. Let's go on a field trip. I'll have to carry the microphone, but that's okay. Check this out. Look at that snow. I mean, it's actually crazy. Very crazy. Put you guys back down. Like that. Gotta reattach the light now. It's amazing when you do these Twitch streams how much setup time is involved with lighting and all that nonsense. It's pretty crazy. Say hello for Indonesia. Always strong. Always! Go Indonesia. Don't die. Stay alive. That's the game. It's just the game of can you stay alive and isolated before the raids and looting starts. I believe we can do it. I have faith in humanity, and I'm hoping all these cool things like Venice, where the waters are clear, and there are dolphins going back in canals, and there are boars with their baby boars walking through the streets, and there are swans in Venice now too, and all of those things are so cool. And my hope is that we can learn a lesson from it for humanity, that nature can heal itself. You know, it's not the end of the world, and maybe we learn something from it. You never know. You never know. Crow. Crowley! It's funny, I can hear him in the other room. He's trying to like figure out how to get to me. But he's so rambunctious, you know? Chris says, need to get a fire going. Yeah, now it's the fire pit is full of snow right now, so what we need to do is dig out the fire pit and then attempt to put fire in it. Actually, last night when I was all crazy, that's what I was gonna do. I finally remembered. Last night when I was drunk and upset and Daniel was all like, don't do that. I was like, I wanted to do something and I can't remember what it was. And at first I thought it was that I was going to take a bath. And I remembered what I wanted to do was make a fire outside in the fire pit because it was fairly good weather yesterday. It wasn't actually even too cold. And I totally forgot about it. So there was no fire. No fire. Well, so I'm trying to switch maybe to USA to build my business as a fashion designer. Yeah, I'll help you out with that. Hang on. Hey guys, check this out. This is a beautiful headdress that Lowell actually made for me and had shipped to the United States. And it's really gorgeous. And it has wings and it has beautiful details on it. And it's just very, very pretty. It actually, you know what I was thinking? It would have been the most perfect headdress for the Winter Palace theme. We had a Russian kind of Anastasia. They actually had, at the Winter's Palace, they had a costume party and everybody dressed up, and this for that Russian theme would have been super ideal. I actually took some pictures in it the other day that I have, and they came out really well and they look really good, so maybe I will put those up on the social media. But yeah, Lowell made that and I really love it, so thank you. Okay, let's see, what else on here? Yeah, it didn't break or anything in transit. It actually held up quite well. And even on, as you can see, like even on the back, it has really beautiful details on it with the roses and the white holly. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I agree, Red. It's pretty legit. Then I can get in my Twitch. It's making me anxious. Let's have a go. I'm going to try and do it from the app this time. Watch with it. There's 11 viewers on Twitch. Cool. I'm just putting hi in to make sure it's working. It worked. Okay, great. Now I'm on the Twitch chat. Oh, someone said something. Hey, hi Forbidden Cats. Actually, it's working. It's working. I get so excited about the most silly things. It's crazy. Do you guys like my bell? Tina Bell, welcome. I'm running simultaneous class, so I'm on YouTube and Facebook, so I was talking to the people on my Facebook, so I wasn't talking to myself, I promise. But now I'm here in Twitchland and chatting with you guys. What should you paint? That's a good question. What should you paint? Maybe you should paint a cat. Actually, I'm painting up here with my good friend Chairman Meow. She actually passed away from cancer not too long ago, but I thought that was a nice thing to do, is have a painting of her. And then I also have this painting. It's a skull. It's very morbid, isn't it? It's a bit morbid, but it was still fun to paint, and I'm really glad that I got to paint that. So yeah, you should paint. It's great fun. It's very inspiring to paint. Thank you, I super appreciate that. I paint with oils, and I do on my Twitch have another feed where you can actually watch me painting. I'm in the process of painting a new portrait now. It's like a Queen Elizabeth based thing, but cat styled. So see the cat ears, right? Gotta keep up with the theme of the channel. I like the little harem bee cheeks. I like the little emoticon that you have on there. It's really cute. I really want to get custom emoticons when I become a Twitch affiliate for the channel. I thought would be like a super cool touch and very unique. But like they'd all be Catgirl themed, right? So it would kind of be anime, but various blonde cat girls in different states of distress or excitement would be cool. Yeah, I'm really happy, Twitch family. I'm just gonna call you guys fam now. Very Doctor Who. My fam. I'm very happy that we are up to. I can't remember what my subscribers are now. I have to go back to Facebook to look because I just wrote it. But we passed over 60. I want to say, right? Which is pretty cool and pretty exciting. I guess I can't go back in the chat, so now I no longer know what my subscriber count is on Twitch. But I had the numbers earlier and it was whatever it was good. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I used to know Scream Kiwi. We were friends back in the day. She's a super sweet girl. She says, greetings again. I've been on here every time you streamed on Twitch to boost your numbers. Thank you, Daniel, Carol. I appreciate that. You are awesome. And that is great. That is great. I'm trying to figure out. Obviously, you can see we have a little chateau, Catgirl Manor thing here. I'm trying to create a more customized kind of kawaii frame. I think would really be cute for the cat girls, and then to obviously once this pandemic has passed, to get the other cat girls involved in the stream, so it's like multi-cat girl live, you know. I thought that would be cute. At least it's good lighting because of the snow. It makes everything very bright, you know. Colin! Hello again, Colin! Welcome back to the feed. It's really great to have you here. We're just chilling out on this Thursday during a pandemic in isolation. And it's snowing so much. I showed it earlier on the feed. I picked up my microphone and carried it all the way over there, the laptop to the window, but it's crazy weather. Speaking of which, I should plug my power cord back in so that we don't lose that. I've had the worst luck with plugging things in recently. There we go, it worked. Hurrah! Great success. It worked. Very Feroy. Am I pronouncing that right? Feroy? 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 I don't know. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, let me know. This music, this copyright-free music is good. It's very... The more I listen to it every day, like, it just makes me feel slightly more mad every day. So it's like this increasing thing of listening to the same music over and over. And I did try, like, I was listening to music I really enjoy on Twitch, but evidently because Twitch is part of the public realm, they actually don't allow you to play copyright infringement music. So when I was playing Muse and all my favourite bands, that stream actually got muted after it was uploaded. So I learned the lesson the hard way there, so now it's just royalty-free ambient lift music. So you feel like you're trapped in an elevator. You're forced to listen to this music. That's what it's like to me. So I'm going a little bit crazy over it, but if anybody has a list of, like, I know there's Monster Cat and stuff, but if anybody has a list of royalty-free decent music that you can play on a Twitch stream. I used to use Ben Sound as well for YouTube videos back in the day, but if anybody knows, just let me know, because I would love something different from this particular playlist. I've listened to it like 100 times now and it's making me a little crazy. And Crowley is causing trouble in the background, I can hear it. Did you see the Adrian Tepes music channel I typed? No, I didn't see that, but I want to see it. Is there any way, can you maybe send it to me in Facebook Messenger on my Contessa account? That way I will actually see it and stuff. It would be amazing. Thank you, he says, one moment. I'm like, thank you. Is that Crow behaving himself, Daniel? What's he doing? Eating wallpaper? Crowley, don't eat the wallpaper. My bird is like a menace to society. I'm gonna go check on him and refill my champagne, but don't go anywhere, guys, because I'll be back. And you can check out my tail on the way out. Crowley, are you being a well-behaved bird or a bad bird? At least you're in a perch. How much more do you think? Sure. Okay guys, I have a task for you. I've heard through the grapevine that you can create a poll of sorts on Twitch, and you can be like, what game shall we play today? And then people can pick the game, right? So I want to create a poll where we decide, what does Kitten eat today? Does she eat salmon? Or does she eat frozen lobsters? And you guys can help decide, is it salmon or is it lobster? I know it's silly, but it amuses me, so I don't know how to do that. So if anyone knows how to create a poll on Twitch, let me know. Oh, I'm gonna go take care of Crowley because he's obviously getting in vast amounts of trouble, because I can hear Daniel in the background like, Crowley! What's he doing now? M&M's? He can't eat M&M's.
I know.
Yeah. Why would you want to let us not pizza? What are you doing? What's this with you? I guess here's the other question, guys. You know, should I cook the salmon or should I eat it raw, like sushi style, and maybe try and make some sushi with it? It's very exciting and it makes me very hungry to contemplate, you know? Tina says, sounds cool. Yes, Ona?
You got some lobsters and salmon here.
Okay, I have to go retrieve the lobster and the salmon. I'll be back. The comical adventures of Kitten. I'm coming for the salmon. People vote in words. So apparently I'm not cool enough to create a poll yet. That's unfortunate. I think it's for Twitch affiliates and whatnot. So I just had to put the salmon and the lobster back. I think it's great, but in a pandemic, most people are like, gotta buy the toilet paper, and I'm like, lobster? I'm gonna put it in the freezer. A lot of people don't know fish actually does very well in the freezer, and you can keep it frozen for a very long time. So while people are buying up all the other things, grabbing fish, it's actually a pretty safe bet when these shelves are empty. Jesus says, starting to storm. I'll listen to a stream on Twitch from my phone. It's storming? We talk about, it's not snowing here, it's storming where you are. It's snowstorming here, it's blizzarding here in Colorado. We're in the cold, cold snow. But at least I have this giant chicken to keep me company. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, guys. So, because we can't poll, it's now up to you to make the decision, okay? Here's the decision. For lunch, does Kitten eat salmon or a lobster? Like it's fresh salmon or a lobster? That's the choice. So you can vote by writing in the chat lobster or salmon. And likewise, you can do that on Facebook or YouTube and Twitch, and I will take all the votes into consideration, and then I shall cook some food. That's the plan. Salmon. I like the salmon vote so far. I'm feeling the salmon myself. Yeah, salmon. There's 3 votes for salmon on Twitch. I'm gonna pop over to the Facebook and see what the Facebook people have to say about it. Oh, there's 112 comments on here. Lobster. We have a vote for lobster. We have a vote for sushi. I think that's more in the salmon. Salmon goes well on sushi, so we could like make a bed of rice for it. Lobster. Chris says Uncrustables. For those of you that don't know or tuning in from another country, this is like the ongoing inside joke that we have. That Uncrustables are like these round peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that have had the crust cut off. That's why they're Uncrustables, and they're usually shaped in a round shape. So his vote is Uncrustables. Daniel would not be happy with that vote, I feel. Definitely eat the salmons this time. Okay, I'm thinking salmon is the winner, just based on now that I've checked multiple streams and what people are saying on the different streams, you know. Definitely eat the salmon. Okay, we're gonna do the salmon. The question is now if I should sushi it or just cook it. I mean, I can cook it. Here's the thing. I could cook it and then let it cool down, but I think the cat side of me just really likes to eat raw fish and things, so I eat a lot of oysters, which are raw. Really, really love my shellfish. I'm a big shellfishy. I think just because I'm a cat girl, right? It just makes sense. Oh wait, what was there? Some Uncrustable comment on here. Now I've lost the comment. Oh. Which Lowell says salmon. Great. We're definitely doing salmon then. The salmon is the winner. Ian says, got to go Kiki. Blessed be 93 and all that jazz. Oh, and I love Uncrustables. That makes me so happy. Be safe, Liana. Go have fun in the pandemic, but not too much fun. Well then, I guess perhaps I will finish up this tea and then go make some lunch, you know? Some nice delicious fishes. It's funny because every time I'll go to like the aquarium, I'll be walking around and I always wear my cat ears, right? And I remember this specific thing I was told about Japan, that they'll go up to the tanks in Japan, the aquariums, and rather than being like, wow, that's a beautiful fish or it's a cute fish, they'll go up and they'll be like, oishi. It's like they mean it's delicious. That fish looks delicious, like they could imagine eating it. So when I go to the aquarium, I'm always like, that looks delicious. It always freaks people out, the cat ears, you know. Okay, salmon is the definitive winner at this point, so that's, whoa. I don't know if you guys could hear that on the audio, but it blizzarded so hard it like rocked the whole house and you could hear the wind and the snow rushing by. It's kind of crazy. I almost wonder if I could like, I have a really crazy idea, because I've got to get 500 minutes on my stream either way. But I wonder what would happen if I left the stream running for a bit on the snow. That might kind of be cool. There's probably not going to be volume though, guys, because switched off that light. I've got one of those ring lights. It's great fun. And then I'm going to grab this other light. Where's the light turret? I see it. Oh, I see it. Okay. Switched off all my lighting. Going to show how much lighting you need to do a stream, which is crazy. Okay. I guess I could bring the microphone. I mean, you'd be listening to snow and background cooking conversations. Whoa. Yes, your microphone is heavy. It's a really heavy duty microphone. Okay, we're going to do something crazy. Come with me, come with me. Holy wow, look at this. I don't know if you can even see it out there properly because it's so snowy. Let's try the other way. This is not the way. Look, it's a fireplace at the chateau. Oh, it's so lovely. Okay. You're getting like the boob camera while I'm moving you around. Sorry about that. Okay, check this out. Oh my goodness, there's so much snow out here. The hell? Okay. There, this is gonna be like the chateau stream of snow. It's kind of beautiful in its own way. Enjoy, guys. I'm gonna go make some salmon, and I'll just leave the snow in place. Hopefully the laptop doesn't get covered in snow. Okay.